Hey, you! You're watching Robbie Fishing.
Geez, that was close. That was going straight for them trees, that look. Got him. Where do you see the size of this monster? Redfin, boom, 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 Redfin. I'll thumb him. He's easier to thumb than some of them larger silver perch. Oh, that was a nice touch. Would have been a slightly larger fish going. That one certainly wasn't a slightly larger fish. See you later, mate. Must be a school of really small redfins out there, I reckon. Touch, got him. Oh, hang on, a bit bigger, eh? Oh, we got big enough for a feed. Yep, whip a fillet off him. Okay, folks. Nice. Oh, look at that big bite mark in the side of him or something. I won't whip a fillet off him, actually. I wanted to whip a fillet off him, but I don't like the look of him. He's been attacked by something. He just looks a little bit bruised. Nah. If you're bigger, I'd cut around the bruise, but see you later, mate. Oh, that was a touch. Got him. Oh, lost him. Little weeny one. Oh, tiny little weeny one follow on that. Got him. There we go. Oh, getting a bit bigger this one too. Not quite big enough to rip a fillet off. And he's up there in size. Not as big as the one that I was going to fillet before that had the scars on it. A little bit bigger and I'd get a fillet off him. Mate, you just didn't quite make the cut. Get it? The cut? Pun intended. I wonder if there's another one out there in that same sort of spot. It was just out that way somewhere. With about an extra inch of length. Oh, no, that's better. You want it to sink, but you don't want it to sink all the way to the bottom, because if it hits the bottom, you end up fouled up on weeds. Yep, got him. He's even smaller. I wanted an extra inch, not an inch less. Seems to be a fair bit of steam coming out of here. Look at that, the old trangia, never fails. Beautiful, love this thing. While I sit here and wait for my noodles to soak in the boiling water, and then while I eat my noodles, I'm just going to use my trangia as a campfire. I'll let it burn itself out of fuel. 09, and there's a 2.5 hour, there's a 30-minute file on there. Because bloody, I must have bumped the go button while it was in my bag. Hey Ross, I've got to go. I'm just getting a bite here while I'm fishing.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, be in touch. Bye. Just had a nibble while I was on the phone to Ross. That was Ross Trelly from Trelly's in Shepparton. Can I catch my first silver at this spot? I've got something. Oh, don't be a turtle. Almost guarantee that this is a turtle. Too big to be a turtle. 700 kilo turtle. Jesus, look at the size of the mouth on it. I didn't bring any bloody pliers. Look at the size of that turtle. That is the biggest turtle that I reckon I've ever caught. Look at the size of it. My God, that's big. Mate, I don't know how I'm going to get you off. What's my float doing out there? Ugh. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's a long shank hook. Look at the size of the bloody thing. There he goes. That was an enormous turtle. I reckon that was without a doubt the biggest turtle that I've ever caught. It was like reeling in a snag.
G'day folks, it's a gloomy old afternoon up here at Lake William Hovell. I've bought some worms and some fishing rods. I'm going to drown some bait and see if I can catch a redfin or maybe even a trout. Right now, while it might look like the middle of winter, it's actually only the middle of March. It might be a little bit too early to catch a trout up here yet, but you never know unless you put a line in. You can see it's a very, very dull day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a couple of rods in here with some worms. I'm actually going to sit in my car and just watch my rods for a bite and see if I can catch a fish. Righto folks, I've got 2 rods rigged up, ready to go. This is the first one. It's a paternoster rig with 2 Jan Juck worms. And I'm going to cast that out as far as I can. This second rig's a bit of a mystery. I've never fished up here like this before. I have fished with a float, but not off the bank. It's a shore catch float with a single Jan Juck worm about 60 centimetres underneath. And I'll just cast that out and keep my eye on it. I'm getting a bite on my worms. I've got to be careful. Oh, I don't want to fall ass over head in the mud. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. I'd get a bite, then I'd bloody charge down, then just about slip ass over head. Come on. One more bite like the one you just had. Missed him after all that. Well, I know he's out there. I've got a fish on here. You wouldn't read about it. A tiny little redfin, is it? I've just haven't had a bite for ages. I've got so much line out that I can't help but have an excessive amount of slack in the line. So I've just come in, I've reeled my float. My float had drifted down here, so I reeled it up and cast it back up there for another drift. But I'll reel this in and check it, and there's a tiny little redfin on it. Now that's sort of what I'm expecting to catch today. I'm hoping to catch something bigger. But that's the sort of fish I'm expecting to catch. See you later, mate. He looks a bit stunned. Just got back to the car, then my worm's got another bite. I literally wouldn't have been sitting down 5 seconds. Just got in, shut the door, looked around, and my rod was tap, tap, tap. The old float hasn't had a touch. Fish swimming around up here in the shallows. The line's pulling out, something's grabbed that. And I've got him. Another tiny weeny one. Oh, he got off just then anyway. Oh, that's good. Saved me unhooking him. He was another tiny, weeny little redfin. Perfect cast. That doesn't catch a fish, which it has. Oh, straight away it did. Oh, I can see the boil. Just about to say that doesn't catch a fish. I won't make another cast, but it did hook a bloody fish. Oh, good, I'm in the same spot. Will he come back? Didn't feel much weight, so he might. Oh, one hit it. There's a boil, got a follow, got him. Lift him over the tree there. And there we go, folks. A nice little redfin. Look at that, beautiful. Caught on the pontoon 21 crackjack 48. See you, mate. Well, the reason I've chosen this lure is because it was still on there from a recent trout fishing trip. Can I catch another one in the same spot? They are very much a schooling fish. Yes, I have. Look, too. Oh, this is a nicer one. Oh, a little bit nice. Don't come under there. Uh-oh. Oh, you get off. He's going to get off and I'm going to lose the lure all at once here, I reckon. No, got him. No, he's not big. About the same. Twins. Twins, I tell ya. He's even actually a little bit smaller than the other one. He felt bigger. See you later, mate. Right, I'm on a hat trick. A redfin hat trick. Can I get the redfin hat trick? Waiting, it's not going to happen. No. No redfin hat trick.